Darren Till versus Jack Hermansson. Okay, this is really a make it or break fight for Darren Till. It's the thing is, it's ironic. In their last 5 fights, they both have had losing records. Jack with 2-3, Darren Till's 1-4. Um, they're both also top 10 middleweights. They're both finishers. They both have been finished. This fight's gonna go down to who's gonna fight the smarter fight, and it's gonna be go down to who is better prepared for this fight. On paper, you'd have to go with Jack Hermansson. But I'm going to go with my heart this time, since such a big Darren Till fan. I think his training with Khamzat Chimaev, his friendship with Chimaev, is going to really help him in this fight. And I think the fact that Darren Till... See, look, Darren Till is a killer. He kills people in the UFC. I like his mentality. Kill or be killed. Shout out to Nate Diaz. That's your saying. But, he just needs to be more patient, more calculated. He needs to fight a little smarter, you know? And I think he will, and this is how he's going to do it. He is going to come forward, but he's going to be more patient. He's going to try to fill out Jack on the feet. I think Darren Till has the advantage on the feet. I know they have about 10 or 11 knockouts apiece, but I do think that Darren Till's going to have an advantage because he's fought bigger names, and he's been pretty successful with them. And again, it's not like Robert Whitaker or Brunson are better fighters. Jorge Masvidal, not like they're better fighters than Darren Till. They just outsmarted him. You know, he's been easy to figure out because, again, he leaves himself open to getting hit a lot because of the way he fights. So he needs to, again, fill out, be real patient on the feet. I wouldn't exactly say close the distance, but don't be spaced out either. Don't be afraid to strike, which Darren Till won't be. He needs to get close after about a minute. This will confuse Jack a little bit because Darren Till usually comes forward, is always looking to hit people. I think he'll confuse him doing that. Also, when he gets close, hit him hard. Left hook, right hooks. Get close, hit him with an elbow against the cage. Be very aggressive. Hit him with 2 or 3 hits. Once he does that, Jack will probably hit back, and he's probably going to look for get a KO too. But when he does that, I think Darren Till will get a takedown or a leg sweep or something that we don't normally see out of him. And I think this is where Khamzat's training with Khamzat Chimaev will help Darren Till. Khamzat's a better wrestler, I think, than Darren Till. He's a better grappler than Darren Till. That will rub off on Darren Till in this fight. He's going to utilize that grappling, and he's going to be patient. He's going to get... Once he gets Hermansson to the ground, I think he's going to maintain top positioning, bottom control, ground control. He's going to go for some arm bars, not arm bars, maybe some Americanas, some fancy stuff that we don't normally see out of Darren Till. And when he hits him on the ground, he's going to be more patient. He's going to be more calculated. He's not going to gas himself out and look for the finish like he has done before, or leave himself to submissions or getting stood up and getting knocked out like he did with Jorge. He's not going to be too predictable. That's going to throw off Jack Hermansson in this fight, you know? And I think Darren Till will be more patient simply because he's content with taking a decision, especially if he shows, hey, I'm not only can I finish people, but I can fight more calculated. I could do better things and just go for finishes. Because apparently when I go for finishes, I lose. And I know that's not the case. He can fight better than that. I think he cleans that up. I think he gets a very good victory here. I don't think he'll finish Jack. It's just because Jack's a tough guy to fight. Just because he's not going to be exactly looking for a finish. Because, again, either he gets the finish or he gets finished. Or if he doesn't get the finish, he spends the whole time getting it finished while the other guy's outsmarting him, like Whitaker did and Brunson did. Brunson finished him, I think. He submitted him, right? But you know what I mean. Yeah, Darren Till is going to be more of a grappler in this fight. If he does stand, he's going to land big shots, but he'll be more calculated. He's not going to be real wild. Looking to kill it early. He's going to be more patient. And given that, I think he'll cruise to a unanimous decision victory. I forget if it's a 3-round or 5-round fight. 3 rounds, 30-27. 5 rounds, 50-45. It'll be competitive because Hermansson can submit guys, so that means he does have some grappling. So that'll be hard for Darren Till, but I think Darren Till's just so strong. He's so durable. He's so tough. And again, training with a guy like Khamzat, who's going to be a UFC welterweight champion in the future, and who's very tough and can grapple good, I think that's going to rub off on Darren Till, and that'll make an impact on him as a fighter. And I think that'll give him an edge in this fight. So patience, grappling, and calculated striking is why Darren Till wins this fight. People say he's not calculated. Well, I think he's going to be different. I think this is a start to a new career for Darren Till.